How's it going, guys? It's me, the Double Taku, here to talk about the next anime in the spring 2016 season, Haifuri. Now, this one, I had my doubts, but I didn't think it would turn out to be this way. So, what I've read online, it's almost like, well, from the description that it gave me online, it's like Susei no Gargantia. Basically, if you watch the anime, it's like, oh, the world's flooded with water, right? So we all live on like giant island boats things, right? Ships and stuff, right? So I was like, okay, so this is something similar to that because of what the description gave me. So I was like, okay, so they're all on ships, world sort of floated with water, maybe sort of thing, right? But that's sort of not the case from what I saw. So this anime sort of reminds me of Contact Collection. If you guys know what Contact Collection is, or Konkole, that is the Fleet Girls anime where like girls are like categorized by ships, Japanese ships, and like whatnots. But that's not what it is here. We're not gonna get something like that. This has to do with that same thing, but then it's basically high school girls commanding ships. That's literally what it is. Like, I think what the title said is like Haifuri is like high school fleet girls or something like that. But that's basically what this is. You see here, these are just some high school girls commanding a ship. Well, okay then, that's pretty simple. But I mean, I think it's pretty interesting for one because Kansai Collection. I watched Kansai Collection. That was pretty cool. It's like, oh, fleet girls have like these armors and weapons and whatnot. They fight like these monsters, right, sort of thing. Gargantia is like, okay, they have the whole like thing on the water. Everyone's connected by a boat, so you have to survive and you'll learn to do this thing. And they have that side story with people. This one, it's just like, okay, these girls graduated. They're going on to go live their lives on these ships because it's like the Sea Marine Blue Mermaid school thing. Like, so what I'm getting at is that these girls train to become, people to command the ship and then go out in the sea to explore, like defend the place. Like, I don't know. I think it's mostly for exploration because, from what I saw, is that everyone travels around by boat or like freaking jet skis and whatnot. So I was like, okay, so there's some like higher water level thing going on here, right? So everyone has to travel by boats and whatnot, or they can travel by air, but boats mostly. So they have these girls who sign up to be on like the Blue Mermaid, I think that's what they're called, like these soldiers or whatever, to sail the seas and like just explore. Except if they were just exploration ships, they wouldn't need all the freaking guns and stuff. But I mean, I guess whatever. That's just me. So yeah, basically our main story starts off with two little girls who dream of one day becoming the part of the Blue Mermaids and exploring the seven seas and living on the ships and whatnot, right? We have, I believe the name is Mike and Mocha. And it was pretty enjoyable. I mean, like, I'm assuming that this is going to be a cast of all girls, just saying, because I haven't seen one dude yet. Maybe there's one dude in the background, but like this whole anime seems to be all about girls. So there's gonna be no dudes in this anime. I'm fine with that. I mean, Kanko was the same way, and it's just like these high school girls like commanding a ship. Like they have like someone like a legit captain. You have them firing cannons. You have them like freaking like scouting for enemies and taking care of the ship, and then like doing engine repairs and whatnot. I was like, damn, you guys are just in high school. I mean, like, if you must, like, they train for this stuff, so that's understandable. They have all the prior knowledge to do all these things, so they can do it. So I mean, at first it's just like, okay, not Kanko, they don't have weapons and whatnot, right? These girls trained to commandeer a ship and to use its weapons and do everything. Someone trained to become a captain and whatnot. It was pretty cool. I mean, we saw a bunch of action in this episode with like just like the regular ships, like, oh, change the starboard to this degree, fire cannons already. It's like, how's the status of the ship and the engine and whatnot. It's like there's really good action. I really enjoy it. It's like basically old-timey ship battles and whatnot, right? And that's pretty cool. So the catch with the ship fighting that happened, or sea battles that happened in this episode, was that it was from their teacher, because these are our main crew on this one ship. I think it's called the Hokkaido. I don't know where I got that word from, but don't quote me if I'm wrong. The ship that these girls are on, our main cast of girls, were late to their first day of like C class or whatever, like their practical training day. And what happened was, when they were going to the destination point, they were shot upon by the teachers, or so to say. And then I'm just like, what the frick? These guys are like trying to like do something, right? And I thought for one, it was a test, or just like testing them. I was like, okay, you guys, like, let's see what you guys will do in this situation, right? So they started shooting at them, right? They didn't actually hit. They sort of damaged their hulls and whatnot, but the shots were really close. But they didn't technically hit, right? So I was assuming it's like, oh, they're testing them. It has to be, right? And then the girls decide, our main crew decide to fight back because they have to. Like, there's no choice. Either way, they're gonna blow up because they were using live ammunition, but they just happened to miss. So they fire a training dummy at it, and they sink the ship that's immobilized. So they don't technically destroy it, but they can't move and fight back anymore. So I was like, oh, that's a pretty smart idea. So, you didn't technically kill anyone on that ship, right? No one's dead. Except when we see the enemy ship that attacked them, it was just the one teacher, specifically the homeroom teacher of their class, I believe. And she had this evil ass look on her face, and she started to call for backup, saying that, oh, this ship has gone rogue, they attacked me, blah blah blah, right? And now I'm just sitting there like, this is some dark ass betrayal shit going on here. And then now it's just like, that was it. Like, the episode ended. It's like, oh, we have a phone call, guys. This ship has been branded as, AWOL or whatever, right? So that's how it ends. And now, I don't know how the frick this is going to play, because for one, we don't have a lot of context to what these blue mermaids do. I know they have these battleships, right? They might need it for out to sea combat, but I mean, I thought it was just like they use these ships to explore and, do like look out at the far ocean, because half the world, like most of the world, is like submerged in water now. But I guess this is gonna be some kind of thing. Okay, so my hypothesis, I'm thinking this too much for a first impression, because I know those betrayals in anime feeling, guys. If betrayals in anime are a huge thing, and like it gets you all the time. But in this episode, what I'm thinking is that this is all a test, and she fired at them one time. She has live ammunition, but they didn't technically hit. She's calling for backup from like superior officers back in the city. It's like, oh, this ship has gone AWOL. It may be part of a test to see just how particular this ship would do or something like that. I don't know, guys. But I mean, if this thing is like going for like a betrayal dark thing, then they're gonna have a lot of sea battles and people are gonna die in this thing. Whew, I mean, like, people like these girls were good. They could die from fighting these ships, and now they've been marked as AWOL or whatever. So they're like branded as traitors and whatnot. So I don't know what the frick is gonna happen in this show. That's how good of a first impression this show gave me. I really like it. I mean, sea battles is pretty awesome. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like the video if you did, and subscribe, because next week we will see the truth behind what the hell is going on in this episode or series. So, and if you have any questions or comments about this anime, or like you guys want to tell me what you guys are watching this season, then leave it in the comment section below, or tell me on the Dotaku at my Twitter, because this season's starting to show off like a lot of action going on, and like I really enjoy it. I got like a change of action from last season. Last season was like mystery-ish kind of thing, and then like there's like not a lot of action, but this one has so much action. I'm enjoying the season, guys. So I'll see you guys on the next video on the Dotaku anime channel. Take care, guys, and mata ne.